Welcome, Scorpio, to your September 2022 reading. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Now, if this is the first time you've tuned in, I offer free mini readings for all new subscribers. Now, I've been doing that for a while, and I'm still doing it this month, but what I'm also doing is opening it up for everyone else who doesn't want to subscribe to my channel. You're a first-time viewer, you just want to ask a question. You've already subscribed, you can ask a question this month and I'll give you a yes or a no answer or a short answer to your question. So please take me up on that offer. If you are a new subby though, make sure you put new subscriber before you ask your question so I know that you will get the more in-depth reading on that. And once you're just click the subscribership. Once your subscriber clicks over, click the subscribe button, I should say. Once your subscribership clicks over, then I will give you that reading. I'll shuffle my cards for you. Now, let's get into this month's reading. Now, wow, Scorpio, you've got the best card in the deck in your reading for September. So I am loving where this is going for you. You've got the Sun card. Can't get any better than that. And it's looking like a pretty great month for a lot of you. Now, there's some different messages that were coming through in your readings, in this particular reading for September, when I was meditating on it. Now, you start out with the Queen of Pentacles. Now, this is someone who is great with money, who works hard, who's quite affluent. This is somebody who's in quite a good position financially. So I feel like for a lot of you, the Queen of Pentacles does talk about financial security in September. There is a lot of money there around you and there's nothing to be worried about. Now, this can represent a person. This is somebody who's very generous, who's very helpful with their finances. Now, this can represent an earth sign. So this is a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. Now, whether these court cards like the Kings and the Queens, and you've got a King and a Queen here, whether they represent people in your life or not, they are talking about you taking on a lot of the energy of this particular suit. So I feel like there is going to be quite a good situation for you financially. You are going to be taking control of your finances here. The Queen of Pentacles is right above the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is someone who takes control of a situation, is the leader, organizes things, gets all their ducks in a row and controls how they want a situation to go. And I feel like in terms of your finances or your career, you are going to be doing that in September. You're certainly, and it can also have something to do with a creative project or something that you are putting some energy into that brings you a lot of joy and creates a lot of energy, fiery kind of energy of the wands here, the King of Wands. This is kind of the energy that's coming in for you. You are really making some important choices. Now, for a lot of you, this is to do with, as I said, your money. And I feel like for a lot of you, don't focus on what it is that you perhaps have missed out on in the past, or that it was lost in the past. And this can talk about your money. It can also talk about relationships for some. There's definitely two messages coming through here in September for you, Scorpio. Some of you, it's all about love, emotions. Others is all about your money and your finances and your career. But either way, whichever resonates for you, don't focus on what you went on in the past, what's you lost, what's missing, what didn't work out for you in the past. Look at what's there for you in the future. You've got the Five of Cups, and this often is that energy of us looking at things that perhaps went wrong, that didn't work out, that made us unhappy, things that just didn't work for us. But when we focus on that energy, we're not seeing the wonderful things that are there in front of us to grab and to hang on to. Now, for a lot of you, I feel like you will be hanging on to something tightly, perhaps when you don't have to. You've got the Four of Pentacles, and this often is what some people call the miser card. So for a lot of you, you might have financial worries and think that you don't have enough, you won't have enough, and you are having to hang on to your dollars and your pennies really tightly. But that's not the case at all, Scorpio. You do not need to worry about your finances or your money or anything like that in September, or ever really. But so I feel like you are hanging on tightly. Now, for some of you, the interesting thing with the Four of Pentacles is often, the majority of the time, it is what I just said. It's people hanging on to things tightly when they don't have to, usually their finances. But it can often talk about the other way of, it's a card of duality. It can talk about you having money flying out the door, and or you have a glut of relationships. You know, there's a lot of where you're hanging on to one person tightly. You can also be perhaps playing the field when it comes to relationships, and you've got a lot of people that you're dating or seeing here. But yeah, I definitely feel like for those of you that this relates to a money situation, you need not worry, because things are going to be fantastic. You've got the Sun. It can't not be. Now, there is absolutely a new direction that you will be going in September, something brand new starting for you that you have not perhaps experienced before, or a new situation that you are feeling like it's a new adventure for you. It's a start of something great here. The Fool is going on an adventure. Now, for some of you, this could physically be you traveling. You may be going on a trip somewhere, but I feel like this is a new start here. And new starts can create a little bit of worry. Being in a situation that you've never been in before can create a sense of worry, of stress. What's going to happen? How is this going to work out? Is it going to work out? Am I going to be okay? All of those questions and fears arise when we begin a new direction in our life, or a new career, or a new avenue, or for some of you, absolutely a new relationship here. I absolutely feel like there is some of you Scorpios that will be starting a new relationship here. Now, for some of you, you're getting some wonderful news. You've got the Page of Cups, and all pages are messages or messengers, and the Page of Cups, you could be getting love letters, love messages, love texts, love kind of wonderful, beautiful, loving kind of messages coming through. But the Page of Cups just normally talks about great news. You are going to be hearing something that perhaps you have been worried about, or not wanting to, or waiting for, some news that you have been waiting for. You don't know whether it's coming in, and it does come in, the news, and it is very, very happy news. You're going to be very, very happy with that. So I am loving that for you. But definitely for some of you, as I said, that Page of Cups can talk about new love coming in. Now, this can also be a significant water sign in your life, a Pisces, another Scorpio like yourself, or a Cancer, and this can be a new start with one of these people as well. You might be commencing a new direction. This could be something that you, as I said, are very passionate about. You could be starting a new career with this person, beginning to work with this person. You can be, just going in a new direction with them as well. And don't worry about anything. I feel like this is going to, if this is a new relationship and you are worried about it, there's nothing to be worried about here. Now, that King of Wands, as I said, is a very powerful king. And this is that king that is very caring, very kind, a great leader, knows what they want, knows how to direct other people as well, knows how to take control of situations. And as I said, I feel like when these cards show up in a reading, this is saying that we are taking on the energy of that as well. So Scorpio, I feel like you are going to be leading and inspiring other people here and leaving an example for other people to follow here as well. And this can be to do with your finances, the way you are, the way you do business, that kind of stuff. You're setting a really good example here. It's that energy of that wise leader. So I feel like you will be doing a lot of that. And this can even be to do with your family as well. You are being quite a strong patriarch or matriarch in your family. It's non-gender specific here. And you are going to be the one who's in control and making the decisions here for everyone. As I said, this could also be to do with, a connection with that Queen of Pentacles, that earth sign here. You could be helping someone there. Now, that Four of Pentacles, I did touch on. This is that card where we are hanging on to things a little bit tightly when we don't really need to. And I feel like you're doing this out of worry, out of stress, but don't be. And particularly if this is to do with your money, I wouldn't be worried about that. And I feel like if you're worried about people around you, if you're worried about a new relationship and you're worried that there could be someone here who has ulterior motives, like perhaps financially, don't stress about that either. I feel like if you're worried about getting into a relationship with someone because of that, you think they might be a gold digger or that kind of situation, don't stress about that either. I feel like things are going to be fine for you in September. That Nine of Swords then, what are you worried about, Scorpio? Absolutely nothing to worry about. I feel like there could be a lot of sleepless nights here for you. That just could be because of this new direction, this new road, this new journey, this new adventure that you could potentially be going on. And whatever that could be for you. As I said, I do see this new love, but this can be just a new direction in your career, your finances, your life, your spirituality, whatever new direction is going on for you. You will know what I mean, Scorpio. This is a general reading, so you will be able to interpret that for yourself. You do have some worries there, but the Sun, absolutely nothing to worry about. What a great card. This is success. This is happiness. This is friendship, beautiful friendships. Your friendships are going to be great. Your social relationships are going to be great. This can even talk about an engagement here. So for some of you that are in relationships already, you might be taking them to a new level. You might be changing you're either getting engaged, you're becoming official, you're moving in together, you're getting married. This can also talk about that. The sun, when it shows up around relationship type cards, it can also talk about that. But this is just a card of happiness, of pure joy. And I see that for you regarding regarding your love, your emotional stability, your emotional situation, and your financial situation here as well, Scorpio. This is really lovely, balanced kind of energy. Now, for your final card from the Gateway Oracle deck, this card is Standing Firm. And the affirmation for this card is, I am noble, brave, and strong. So you need to keep repeating that over and over to yourself in September. Now, the meaning of this card is stand up for yourself and don't back down. Stand up for those who can't protect themselves. Believe in yourself and hold firm to what you know to be true. You are a force for good. The universe wants you to know there are times to step down and times to negotiate, but this situation doesn't pertain to those. You need to hold high the banner of truth, grace, and compassion. Honor your values without denying the values of others. Remember what is truly important in life and let go of everything else. I really like that message for you, Scorpio. And I feel like this is a lot connected with that Five of Cups, believe it or not. I feel like this is sort of saying, don't forget to just look at what's ahead of you. Look what's in front of you, not behind. Know that this is kind of really standing firm is also really connected with that King of Wands card, that card of strength, that card of determination, of strong leadership. And, honoring your values without denying the values of others. I really like that. That's the qualities of a good leader. And King of Wands are great leaders. So I feel like you are going to be standing firm into what you believe in here as well. Now, if there's a situation that is to do with your finances, you might find yourself standing firm in terms of what it is you want. And also in a relationship as well, this can talk about you standing firm to your values and your ideals. If you aren't feeling 100% about a particular kind of area of your life when it comes to your relationships or a specific relationship with someone, you could potentially be feeling like you need to stand firm and let your feelings be heard, which you will do successfully. Yeah, so overall there is great news coming in. Could potentially be another water sign you are dealing with, an earth sign you are dealing with, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, fire sign here, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and yeah, that water sign, Scorpio like yourself, and Pisces or Cancer. So I hope that resonated with you. You'll have to let me know. Please take me up on my offer of that free mini reading. And also just for those of you who don't want to have a reading, just to ask your question, you will get a yes or no answer or a short answer to your question. So have a great September, Scorpio, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.